Farming, freedom, farming,
Sagadat.
freedom, farming, freedom, farming, freedom.
But where we they get food from?
Farming.
If you want.
Good morning, neighbor. Yeah, today we're doing garden designs, which is also after like your farm layout, which is land clearing, which is setting the bed right. At the moment, I'm doing a it's called a raised bed, above ground bed. A raised bed is like putting a side above it and boxing it off. With the benefits of having a raised bed is that no waterlogging. You could control pests. You could control the grass. You could control your grass, your herb, grass, and everything. But I'll tell you later the importance of laying your bed, laying your farm in a way that suits your plants, suits shades, and suits everything. Good morning, neighbor. Yeah, so tired, eh? Work. It's work. And if you don't want to work, don't do it work. I tell people.
With bed where the bed is higher than the soil. This is my neighbor's garden, and you could see that he has some box raised bed, some separated by sticks. It is a real good, and you can see over here. This is a wheelbarrow with celery. This is also could be a container. We call it layout, being in a container. It is this here.
Raised bed, right? If you have a fertile land, you can actually set up a nice layout using the same land, using raised beds. Look at this. Here, it just box it around. If you get not low bottom, I just box it around. So using my style, I bring style mud. Mostly this is shells, seashells and eggshells is one mixed up with it, and I box it up, right? Even if you have a fertile day, you can set up a raised bed, like build drains around your bed so that it can separate your farming area, your farming site from the ground. We have box beds. This is an example of a box bed. You can see of having a raised bed. You can see that they are a mesh first, then you separate it by putting another even a cardboard, a plywood to separate it from the ground to the two sides from the ground, right? So this is another style you could do. You can set up your raised bed, use old boards and anything you want. You could just get it down, get your bed set up, get them set up, and you got another type, a raised bed. This layout, it has vertical. You could plant vertically, which is have a mesh at the back of it, and you can even put meshes around it to protect it in case you get animals. You don't want nobody damage it. So raised bed is very good. Like, it helps with weather, rainy weather, sunny weather. It helps to separate, it helps to protect, it helps to prevent water logging, it helps to prevent the nutrients from running. I just keep running down. It helps, it really do. Yes, planting in containers. Here you can see that planting in plant pots, plastic containers. You could even bust down a bottle, you separate from the ground. You could control your soil with, basically garden design is helping you control your soil, right? But this one, planting in containers, is very good. You control your soil, you control the amount of water you want out of your soil. You can control a lot of things with your planting in containers. If you don't have no soil in your yard, like for planting the ground, you can buy containers and you can place it in position around your yard, and so that you can have something to plant in. Like this one, you can see this is the bags. You can even buy bags, planting rice bags. You can get things done. So planting in containers is real good. It's real good. Look, planting in tires. You see, look at this one. It is packed on one. Now you can cut the middle, so when you stack it up and you stack the mud inside of it, you can even plant rooted vegetables, sweet potato. It will be like it's in the ground but above the ground kind of feeling, you know, understand? In the ground, above the ground. Vertical planting. And vertical planting is good. Yeah, you could use any stuff. You could buy stuff. You could make vertical planting. You could plant it. It's like planting on the wall. You could have what's this thing name? Pallets. Vertically growing stuff. You could vertically growing stuff with sticks like Bora. You get some sticks. You cut it up. Nice vertical sticks, and you stick it in the ground, and then you plant your Bora for run. Also, you could even use mesh or woods that mesh together. Woods, that is one. And look at here. This mesh, this type of mesh, you can buy it. You can even use a whole fence, a whole meshy fence, a whole chain link fence. If you have chain link fence, you can set that up too. And if you have gates like these grill gates, grill old gates, you can use that as to plant certain Bora, we get pumpkin, we get squash, we get corilla. These type of stuff can actually plant vertically. And also this, again, one where you can plant it like in upside down, where it runs on top of the mesh, and the plants will hang down whenever it is right. And its size could actually be in the corner, which is real good. It's a real nice setup. And before we move on, I wanted to show you just a quick that you can set up a vertical garden using PVC pipes, and look at it. Very simple, cheap, and affordable. Planting a table basically is like a raised bed. So if you could look at this one here is like a raised bed, right? But it is in a table form, so you can plant there. Small stuff you could plant, more controls. The thing is, morning, afternoon work, you don't even have to do a lot of work. If you set your garden design in a way, it would limit the amount of effort in saving stuff, and also help you to be in control. And here I have an image from one of my friends. His garden been flooded, which he made June rain. And this is why I encourage people to have a garden design that is suitable for your weather and your climate. I didn't setting this thing up. I buy the plant Ninja, and right now I'm going to fight with this mother now, and I'm going to catch y'all later.
No lose card, don't hesitate. Farming. Freedom. More